Hello there. I am choosing this video to be about me mentioning some things I keep listed in my notes. I have a lot of thoughts, and especially when I'm high, a lot of thoughts come through and I imagine a lot. This is what I meant, like growing up I would always say I'm not creative, I'm imaginative. A lot of things are able to be generated within my mind. And this is the definition of one of the things that sometimes is created. And it's scenes or plot stories for movies, shows, anime, you name it. Just scenes or plot stories. And I have an extensive list of that. And I will be sharing some of them with you here today. I have a selection of 6. We'll see how long that takes, and maybe I'll do separate videos for some other ones. But here we go. There's the first 3 are actually just simply the first 3 that I have written down. So those are in chronological order. Let's take that as you will. So the first story I have is about God creating rules for and creation of the universe, hell and heaven, and the world we live in. But at the beginning, he doesn't know everything. He is young as well, as he's born, as he's becoming God as we know him today. It is the beginning of everything. Him also understanding how life is at work and how it actually works, and understand people and animals as he's creating them. God himself will be growing with the growth and development of the universe. That kind of goes towards the direction of how I envision the journey of the Almighty, and I think he had to go through a lot of development and a lot of understanding in self and in life to become the God. So it's just a little cute story about that. The second one, a guy that is always just super unlucky. Whenever he does something, everything goes bad. So he decided to get paid for that. People pay him to hang out with someone or go to an event or whatever, and basically ruin it, make it not work out. It will kind of be comedy based, you know. But there could be an additional romance aspect to it. One job for him would be to hang out with a girl, but he finds out that nothing bad actually happened, and connects with that person instead. And it shows their story and the effects that this man is able to have, and how a connection like that is able to change his life around. And then the third one, which is a more tragic one, it kind of just, different vibes, different energies. A tragic movie about a single dad. A mother died at birth or something like that, but the child ends up being with Down syndrome. A movie about the struggle of a working single dad trying to look after and take care of a child with disabilities. Would contain certain emotional moments when the father would be considering to euthanize the child, as it's taken a tremendous toll on his life. And much struggle, much pain, much emotion, much feeling. That's the plot of this movie. Won't go too much into detail there, but that's just to show the variation of what is generated in my brain. This one is a bit more comedic, I guess. Start to a movie where a character is introduced, some sort of famous person perhaps signing large amount of items. At one moment they get distracted, look over but still proceed. It gets messed up but they leave it in, they don't notice. And from that moment, it's like that item is followed by the camera and shows the journey of it towards the person that will eventually get the signed copy of whatever. And it ends up being given to some kid elsewhere, and boom, that's the actual main character getting a shitty signed poster from the person he likes. And that creates like the drive from the beginning of that character and just the feeling. I don't know, that's more of just a scene rather than a plot. I had another one where it's about a universe where they attach stoners' thoughts and kind of collects them. A lot of these are my high thoughts, and I think a movie about a company utilizing the effect and benefit of analyzing high people's thoughts and transforming life and the world around them according to that. It's a world run by stoners, basically. they're not in control, but their thoughts are being studied and used. Another story about a thief, which is very hard to catch, because instead of actually breaking in and unlocking stuff, he's able to do what he does because he catches other people's mistakes, and he acts upon those mistakes. It's quick and easy. At that point, if the door was left open, or just someone forgot something unlocked, or just squeezes through due to timings and all of that, but the victims wouldn't even want, like, he will be impossible to catch because he doesn't leave a trace in a way of actually committing anything to have the possibility to steal what he steals. And nobody would want to admit they made a mistake, because, yeah, it's because of other people he's able to do that. This one is more actiony based. There's an army that has special powers in the battalions. Like, imagine the movie 300, like the Spartans. But imagine all of them having some unique ability. And this this ability, the more of them die during a battle, the ones who will remain will gain more power, up until the last one, who will become extra strong, no matter who it is out of the battalion of soldiers. And hence this will be a story of like legendary fights with this army, and then the times where they ended up losing, of course, and the last person having like immense power, and it's the stories of what they were able to do after remaining the last one. I feel like that could be dope. And then the last one I will talk about in this video would be a series about aliens keeping humans as pets. But the aliens are like good owners. Like, they see humans and are like, oh, they're fun creatures, I want to keep one around. Like, they would care for us, because like, if you have a pet, you like that pet, you want to do good for it, and that's what they would do for us. These aliens are super duper advanced and are able to get any human they want, basically. Hence the series is about this main human character experiencing a life like that, and interacting with other pets, and seeing how different it is, and just hearing stories about living with different alien species and whatnot. I wrote as well an addition that could be like, he finds people from different timelines and countries and parts of the world, hence he can't necessarily talk to them, but it's like still witnessing what their life is like. So that's a few fun stories and scenes that I came up with and felt like sharing with you. I will probably do a video about 1 or 2 more, and yeah, hopefully I didn't get lazy and I actually put like some AI generated images according to these stories. We'll see what will come out. I want it to be an actual visual experience for this as well. Alright, thank you and goodbye.